Day 3 for Army Recognition editorial team at AUSA 2016, the Association of United States Army Exhibition and Conference, which takes place in Washington D.C., United States. This show is an opportunity for many US-based companies to present latest innovation and technology. For example, we are here at the booth of IAG, who present a new combat vehicle, the Sentinel.
Okay, so the XM813 Bushmaster 30mm chain gun is our newest gun, and that gun will be going on the Konsberg remote turret, which will be integrated into the 2nd Cavalry Regiment's Strykers in Europe. And so we'll be producing a little more than 80 of these cannons for integration and upgunning those vehicles. The XM813 takes a lot of the technology from our Mark 44 series of cannons. This cannon in particular has a dual dampening system. They also has what we call the capability to be dual fed. So with the 2 ammunition boxes, you're able to load out 2 separate types of ammunition for based on what mission the soldiers are asked to accomplish. And so you could have an armor-piercing round or a high-explosive incendiary type or a dual purpose all on the same platform. So it gives the warfighter the opportunity to choose the best round for that engagement that they might encounter.
The Stryker program was identified as a potential for an upgun or an increase in lethality late last year. The competition that was run very, very quickly. They were after a rapid acquisition to again increase the lethality that the troops would have in the brigade in Germany. One of the aspects they were after was again a higher caliber weapon system, and they went to ATK. We're looking for the 813, the XM813 gun system. And at that point, we had worked for a number of years with ATK having an integrated gun in our turret system. It's a linkless gun system, and the effect and the capability is unsurpassable. Fantastic capability that was then integrated onto the Stryker platform and done so very quickly. So this capability that is behind me here has just been delivered in the first unit to go through test, and the following units will come into the GD, General Dynamics Land Systems team, before the end of 2016. These are the test units that will be delivered into the test phase, and production will start in May of 2017.
So when this weapon is fielded to soldiers, it'll provide them the ability to engage a target that's basically what we call in defilade, hiding behind a solid object. And so in order to engage that target behind a wall or behind a vehicle, how we overcome that is with this rifle and the fire control system and the ammunition, which fires an air bursting round. And what we mean by air bursting is what we can do with this rifle is program the round to travel a very specific distance and then burst at a specific point. So if we were to say that a sniper was engaging us from behind a wall, with this weapon you would be able to find the distance to where the fire is coming from. The weapon system would automatically program the bullet and provide the shooter with an adjusted aim point so that they can very accurately place that air bursting round above the head of the target that they intend to engage. And then with the fusing that's inside of the bullet, programmed by the fire control, it knows exactly how far that it needs to turn or how far that it needs to fly before it explodes. And that is accomplished by what we call a turns counting fuse. And so there's an electronics inside of the bullet that has an algorithm that's basically a small computer within the fire control system can tell the bullet how far that distance is. And as the bullet turns over space, it knows every time that it turns, it detects the magnetic field of the Earth. And so then it knows how far that it has traveled based on the turns that it has made so far. And it's a very reliable and accurate system to provide that capability.
So we've got what we call the Next Gen Bradley. It's a demonstrator vehicle for a future opportunity for the Bradley, what we could do to modernize it. Things we've done is improve the survivability of the platform. We've improved the overall size of the platform, increased it to accommodate the larger soldier. We've improved the mobility with a improved higher efficiency transmission. We leverage a lot of the components that already are in the inventory today. We've got the AMP-V hull structure that essentially is the base for the platform. We bring in the higher efficiency transmission, which brings the mobility requirements to what they originally were, so quite a bit faster than the current platform that's fielded today, so significant improvement there. We've got a false floor so the troops can actually comfortably seat and walk around on the floor and still be protected from mine blast events. Just some of the improvements that we've highlighted. The other things that we've also done is taken all the energetics from inside the vehicle, missiles, ammo, fuel, and moved it to the outside, so the vehicle is a lot safer now for the crew in case there is a blast attack or any kind of attack.
Right here we're looking at the newest missile program for the U.S. Army Field Artillery, and this is Long Range Precision Fires. Long Range Precision Fires is being developed as an Army TACMS missile replacement. It's designed to go extended ranges and with increased loadout of 2 missiles or more per pod to increase operational effectiveness for the U.S. Army and allied users. Yes, at Long Range Precision Fires, our plan from the get-go is to leverage across the depth and breadth of our portfolio, where we provide many advanced missile technologies to multiple customers and bring the best of breed and technology to the Long Range Precision Fires program, leverage existing high TRL, high MRL technologies, and being able to swiftly integrate them into this new missile system to provide an affordable extended range LRPF.
What you have here is the Bell 247 Vigilant, or some people would call that the 24/7, and we're okay with that. So this is a Group 5 UAV. It's a response to a U.S. Marine Corps requirement for a MAGTAF, which is a Marine Air Ground Task Force unmanned expeditionary capability, and that's what this is. It's an aircraft that weighs about 29,000 pounds, give or take, with a 13,000-pound usable load that includes fuel, armament, sensors, or emitters. So any combination of those things. So it can be a flying gas tank and stay in the air for hours and hours, or it can take munitions to do a precision strike or a myriad other missions in between.
So what we're standing in front of is our first variant at AUSA 2016. It is our lightweight reconnaissance vehicle that's built off the GMV 1.1 platform. We've taken our base platform, responded to the Army's requirements of a lightweight reconnaissance vehicle, a GMV, and also a narrow flyer 60. This is the first variant, which is an LRV. In the background over to the right, GMV variant, which is the 9-seat configuration, lightweight, 9-seat under primary and secondary roll cage to do a high hot or a CH-47 internal transportability. And then the third vehicle is the Flyer 60, which is a very purpose-built V-22 variant that goes in the back of a V-22 Osprey.
And what we do in GD Mission Systems is we build the communications part for the Army of the WINT, Warfighter Information Network Tactical. We've taken parts of the WIN-T program and over the course of the last 10 years continue to reduce size, weight, power, and cost on that platform. And we're showing a continuous evolution from being on a 5-ton truck down to a Humvee and now to one of the smallest platforms the Army is considering buying that SOCOM is now buying. The biggest benefit with this is the continued reduction of size, weight, power, cost of all of the components that go into the network. And showing it on this platform says we're really platform agnostic. We can go to any size on any kind of platform. And in the future, we're showing how we've gone from 45% in the number of components reduced, 48% in volume, and so forth, as you can see. So we've gone down from a number of components down to one component replacing 5, one component replacing 3. And we'll continue this virtualization and reduction in the size, weight, power, and cost to get to any kind of platform. So everything that we show in the booth here on a Humvee is now going to be put in a small little compartment like this and running off the engine power. No auxiliary power.